Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and compliments of the season. I want to say a very happy Christmas. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas. I had a very Merry Christmas. And for the first time in a long time, I actually had a very good rest. You know, sometimes, I kept saying it that sometimes when one thinks very deeply about this COVID, there has been some benefits of the COVID because, because of the restriction that you cannot travel, people can't come and visit you, you can't go and visit people. Guess what? I decided to visit my bed and it was amazing. I slept until my body was aching. That kind of sleep. I just kept going back to sleep, waking up, going back to sleep. It was very restful, and I thank God. And it only showed one thing: my body needed that rest. And that sends a message to all you, my listeners. We can't just be working without resting. So I'm preaching to myself now. All of us have to create time to give our body the rest it deserves. Otherwise, you know what I mean. Anyway, I had a very wonderful Christmas, very restful one. And I hope you had the same. And we want to thank God. Thank God that we are still here in spite of every challenging thing that has happened since the early part of the year. I mean, since February, things have been on a kind of a roller coaster. It's been one challenge after the other for everybody all over the world. But we have every reason to thank God. We are still here. Hail and hearty. Hello, Richard. Good evening. How are you? I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm trying to read your message. Yes, okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely. I'm ready for 2021. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I came on tonight because the episode I had before last week, I said I was the last one, but I thought it is important to come on today to talk to you listeners about what the plan is for 2021 because there are a few changes that is going to take place, and I will go into them in a moment. Yes, I want to start today by saying a very big thank you. By the way, for those who are joining in for the first time, of course, my name is Tony Ogunbanjo, and I am representing an award-winning charity, Listening Ears. We are based in the Royal Borough of Greenwich, and we've been around now for 14 years. And in another 3 days, we are stepping on the ladder of our 15th year by His grace. And we thank God. Our vision is to provide emotional, health, and lifestyle support service to members of the community, which we have been doing for the past 14 years. We thank God very much for the number of lives that have been touched. We have areas of our passion around which we have programmed all our services. Our first area of passion is about reducing isolation among the elderly. And to achieve that goal, we have 3 projects that we run in the community. 2 projects are called the Feel Good Centers. We have one in Thamesmead, one in Abbeywood, but the COVID has matched them together. And we have a third one, which is the Community Angels. Now, the drop-in centers are both merged together because of the obvious situation in our hands. And the project is now run online. Yes, it is running online. Thank you so much. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for coming on online this evening. Yes, the 2 projects of the Feel Good Centers, they run online because our elderly people, they do their exercise, they have a lot of fun, they have a time of interaction, they gist, they play games, they do a lot of learning. By the way, all of them now have become students of digital literacy courses. And don't try my elderly people. Even those of them who are 80 something going 90, all of them now can Zoom, they can do Facebook, they can do WhatsApp, they can do all sorts of digital stuff, I mean, those are part of the benefits that we have been able to realize from the COVID, which are part of the things to be grateful and to be thankful for. So all of them now are learning to be digitally literate, which is very interesting. They are enjoying it. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. They are having a lot, trust me, they are having the fun of their lives. They are learning to use the computer, do so many things. And I'm so excited about that. So that's what we are doing with that, with our project of outreach and befriending, which is the Community Angels. We have had to put that on hold. So the only thing we do at the moment is just telephone befriending because of obvious reasons. We cannot send any volunteer at the moment to visit anybody at home. So that program is on hold for the time being until situations change. Well, and then our other area of passion, which is for young girls, we run the Rosebud Center for Girls, where we give a space to young girls from the ages of 7 and 16 to just be girls, and find a space for their expression, interact, learn skills, build their confidence, build their self-esteem. And all the workshops for that as well have had to go online. That project, Rosebud Center, has been going on now for the past 10 years. We actually celebrated our 10-year anniversary in September this year. We did it, of course, online because of COVID. So that's been going on, and all the workshops of the girls have also moved online. At the moment, they are on the Christmas break, and we are hopeful that the workshops will resume in January, from the week of the 11th of January. We are hoping to resume the workshops for Rosebud Center, but we'll keep you updated. So if you have young girls from the ages of 7 and 16 that you want to register on the program, you can easily just go on the website of Rosebud Center, which is rosebudcenter.org. If you go on the website, you will find the registration form, which you can simply download. It's a very simple Word document. You can download it and complete it and email it back to us. Email it to rosebudcenter@gmail.com, and one of the members of the team will get in touch with you. We will register your girl, and then she can join on in the workshops when we resume in January. Yeah, for the Feel Good Centers, our exercises continue online. We still have a session this Wednesday. We didn't really go on break. We only gave up the 25th of December, which apparently happens to fall on a Friday. So obviously we did not meet that day. But this Wednesday, God willing, we are meeting again online. So if you have any elderly person at home that wants to join the group, they now call it the club. If you want them to join it, to socialize and make new friends and participate in exercises, it runs every Wednesday and Friday from 12 o'clock. So we are going to be there this Wednesday. On the 1st of January, because it falls on a Friday, we are not going to run the session. So that will be the only break. And then, of course, from the following Wednesday again, which will be the 6th, yes. On the 6th of January, we resume again every Wednesday and every Friday. So the Feel Good sessions will resume. So if you have anybody that you want to introduce to the Feel Good sessions, you can just send an email to feelgoodcenters@gmail.com. And able project coordinator Kim Firmin, she will pick it up there, and then she will get back to you regarding it. Now, I want to say, as I said, I wanted to start today with gratitude. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you who have supported us throughout this year, 2020. 2020 had been a particularly challenging year, but we have every cause to thank God. So I want to start with our funders. I want to say a very big thank you to our funders, to the Big Lottery, to the BBC Children in Need, to Annington Limited. I want to say a very big thank you to all of them for the funding they have given us to be able to run our projects throughout the year 2020. We thank you very much. We are very grateful. And I also want to say a very, very, very big thank you to our individual partners out there. Those of you who are our partners who give us donations every month, regardless of how little it is. Some people give us £2 a month. Some give us £5. A lot of people give us £5 a month. Some give us £10. Some give 20. Some give 15. Some give 50. You know, I want to say a very big thank you but for all of you, your donations have gone a long way. It has made a huge difference to our ability to be able to run our projects, because the whole of this 2020, I will be honest with you, we have not gotten any new funding. So we've relied on the donations from all our well-wishers and our supporters. So I want to say a very big thank you to all of you who have been our donors, our donating partners, the partners of Listeners. And I want to encourage you to keep it up in the new year. And for those of you who just want to join the group of partners, you are welcome. We still need many more partners to partner with us and register to become a donor every month, no matter how little. If you want to support us with £2 a month, £5 a month, £10, and if you want to give us $1 million, we are grateful for it. You can give us a one-off, or you can set up a direct debit and send us your donations every month. I also want to say a very huge thank you to all the members of the team of Listeners as a whole, as a charity, members of the team of Feel Good Centers, members of the team at the Rosebud. I want to say a very big thank you to all our trustees, our volunteers who have given their time, energy to support us throughout the year. Our projects, they ran very smoothly. I want to say thank you to all of you. And finally, last but not the least, I want to say a big thank you to all of you, my listeners and my viewers who come in, who tune in here every Monday to join me on this talk show. Let's share it. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. Thank you so very much. God bless all of you. I can only wish you a very wonderful and prosperous New Year 2021 by the special grace of God. My prayer is that the year will usher in the blessings of God. It will usher in His grace. It will usher in His favor and His benevolence. And I pray that the presence of the living God will abide with each and every one of us throughout the year 2021 in the name of Jesus. Thank you so very much. Now, today is a very brief session, really. I just wanted to tell you about the changes that is going to happen come 2021. This show, ironically, I don't want to say unfortunately, is moving on Zoom. So you won't be having me live on Facebook. We are still trying to see, you see, I'm still doing my lessons with all this technical stuff, because I know that I know it's possible people can be on Zoom and still stream it on Facebook and on YouTube, but I'm still in the school learning that. But at the moment we are going on Zoom, it's going to remain at the same time, 6 o'clock on Mondays. For the Zoom link, I'll post it on Facebook. I'll post it every Monday morning so that you can see it. And then if you want to join us, you can join us in the evening on Zoom. And what it is going to be is generally, as what it is, all about our total well-being, our total wellness. You know, we'll look at our health, we look at our physical health, our spiritual health, we look at our lifestyle, we look at our emotions. Another thing we will explore is our relationships. We'll look at life situations, including topics that are usually avoided on the pulpit in the church. So we can talk about all those things. We can share information and share ideas and ask questions. And then we can discuss, we can deliberate, we can exchange ideas. You see, because the Bible says iron sharpeneth iron. So we will talk about, there are loads of things that are not usually spoken about on the pulpit. And they need to be spoken about. Quite a lot of things people are going through, particularly as Christians, but a lot of times they are not areas that are being touched on the pulpit. So we will talk about things like that on Let's Share It. We will talk about life issues, we will talk about life situations, and then we will talk about getting along with other people. All these have been born out of my interaction with people and what I have been picking up from the discussions I've been having with people. Then again, we are going to be able to look at our financial well-being. So be able to talk about financial freedom, be able to talk about building it and sustaining it. We're able to talk about investments, maybe properties, other forms of investments. And then we'll be able to talk about managing debts, and becoming debt free, which is a huge problem at the moment in the society, and it cuts across faith and religion and ethnicity. A lot of people are in debt. So these are areas that we can explore. What can people do if they are already in debt? And then if they are not yet in debt, what can they do to avoid getting into debt? So those are part of the things we are going to look at. One of the reasons why I decided to move this program to Zoom is because, number one, it is easier for us to interact on Zoom as opposed to Facebook. And then we can have a kind of closed security kind of stuff. It's not the whole world hearing about our issues. So that, because a lot of times people don't want other people to know about their business, which is fine, but they still need to be spoken about. So, and within Zoom, it's just us there, and it is easier to be anonymous on Zoom because all you need to do is just switch off your camera, and then we can always talk. Because for me, the important thing for me is to make sure that issues are shared, sharing the burden and achieving positive changes, which is the slogan of our charity, Listening Ears. So that is what is really important to me. And after a lot of deliberations, I've concluded that it is easier to be achieved if we took this program on Zoom. So from January, by the grace of God, January 4th is going to be the first edition. By the grace, next week, Monday, so it'll be on Zoom. I will post the Zoom link on my Facebook and on the Listening Ears Facebook. And then those of you who want to join in, you are free to join in. So that's what's going to happen from next Monday by the grace of God. Additionally, I'm excited to tell you that in the new year, by the grace of God, my consultancy work is kicking off, and that's called the Smart Steps. So if you want to know about it, you can go on my website, smartsteps.org.uk, and you can send me an email on tony@smartsteps.org.uk. What it is about is there is an opportunity for me to engage one-on-one with everyone who cares to have audience with me, so that we can explore your health, where you are at, where you want to be at, and then of course I will hold your hands, and together we can go on that journey for you to be able to achieve the desire you have for your health. I mean, it's about supporting you to take very small steps of change until you achieve that particular journey. I mean, it will be completely personalized. So it will be something completely away from all these general sessions that I do with everybody. So it's opportunity for you to have one-to-one support from me, where we'll be able to look at your food diary, look at what you're eating, where you want to be, what you want to achieve. Maybe you want to look at your weight, you want to achieve a healthy weight. Maybe you want to look at how you are eating, you want to adjust your diet, you want to improve it. You just want to be healthier. You want to take complete control of your health. I mean, that is the whole focus, really. I will be able to support you and empower you to be able to take absolute charge of your health. So that is what it is all about. And that takes off by the grace of God in January. So if you want to book an appointment, you can just send an email to me on tony@smartsteps.org.uk. Otherwise, you can go on my website, Smart Steps, SMARTSTEPS, smartsteps.org.uk. You'll find all the information there, so you can always get in touch. There's a form there that says get in touch, so you can easily fill it and I will promptly get back to you. So that is what is going to happen from next year. So I thought it is important that I intimate you with what is going to happen, because things are changing, and then we'll be able to look in depth at your health, look at where you're at, because you see, one of the things I have discovered is that one of the most difficult things to achieve in life is change, to achieve change. And we can never get change if we don't change. It sounds funny, it sounds complicated, but it is very easy when you get support. So one of the things I've discovered over time is that when we want to achieve change, it is much easier and practicable when we have somebody that we're accountable to, somebody who is going to give us a helping hand to be able to achieve the change we want to achieve. And that's exactly what I intend to give to you at Smart Steps. So if you are looking at how you can improve your health, how you can improve your well-being, how you can improve your relationships, how you interact with other people, how you can get a better life generally, basically. Yeah, give me a call. And you have my number. If you want to give me a call, I give you the number. The number is 075 655 You can easily send a text or a WhatsApp message, and I'll quickly get back to you. So that is what 2021 is going to look like. So I'm going to see you 2021 on Zoom, not on Facebook, and not on YouTube. Well, it will eventually still come on Facebook and come on YouTube. But at the beginning, because like I told you, I'm still in school. I'm still learning all those digital secrets of how to do all those things. Yes, so but at the moment, from January, it will just be on Zoom. And like I said before, I will post the Zoom link on my Facebook page and on the Listening Ears Facebook page. Every Monday, I'll post the link there so you can easily join us. And if you have any question you want us to look at during that session, you can send your questions to help@listeningears.org or listeningearsuk@gmail.com. So I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. And then I just want to say, make sure you have a very wonderful new year. Make sure you take a lot of rest. The holiday is an opportunity for us to rest, because a lot of times so many people will just work and work and work without resting. I'm also guilty of that, but I'm changing now. I'm changing. I've repented. I've started to take it easy to rest. And when we rest, the advantages of rest is, so don't you see how I'm glowing? I'm taking my time now. I take a lot of rest, and then I use all my supplements and my nutrients. By the way, that's another thing we'll look at next year, because you see, I have the secrets of all these natural nutrients and supplements that if you use them, except you don't want to be glowing like me. If you want to be glowing the way I'm glowing, ask me for my secret. So I have them. You will find them. If you go on my website, smartsteps.org.uk, it will actually take you to my shop, because I also have an online shop. I have an online shop for my natural products and natural supplements. And guess what? All my products carry 60-day money-back guarantee. Trust me. So if you bought any of the products and you use them for 60 days and you think you really didn't feel a difference, you're not glowing like Tony is glowing, don't worry, you get your money back. Trust me. So go on, pop into my website, smartsteps.org.uk, and check it out. Check me out there. So until 2021, I'd like to say thank you, everybody. I'd like to say thank you for staying with me 2020. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you so very much for your donations. Thank you so very much for your encouragement. Every one of you have supported me and listening ears in one way or the other. And I am not going to take any of them support for granted at all. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you. So until next year, 2021, God bless you so much. Thank you, Kim. I can see you. Hello, how you doing? I hope you are enjoying your. I've been resting, Kim. You know, I've slept and slept until my body is aching. But now I had to get up today now to come and do this show, to come and tell people what to expect in the new year. So thank you, everybody. So I'll see you in 2021 on Zoom. And 2021 is just next week. This time next week is already 2021. So if you come on Facebook next week, you will only see the Zoom link. So you join me on Zoom. Yes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, I did watch TV a little bit, but you see, the thing is, because I'm not really a TV person, I tried. I did the first night. Yes, I watched a little bit of TV. I think on Christmas Eve. Yes, I watched a little bit of TV. I think I watched a little bit on Christmas Day. But on Boxing Day, oh my God, I watched my bed. I was just sleeping. You won't believe, on Boxing Day, I didn't go into the kitchen until about 4:30 in the afternoon to have my breakfast. I was just sleeping. As a matter of fact, I got up because I was hungry. I was just sleeping. When I wake up and I look at the clock and I think, you know what? Maybe I should have another 30 minutes. And then once I close my eyes again, I'm gone. I mean, the only message he gave me was that I needed that rest badly because I've worked hard throughout the year. And I'm grateful to God for the strength, for the energy he has given me. And thank you, Kim. I'd like to publicly thank you. Kim, thank you so much for the support you have given me for steering the ship of the Feel Good Centers. Yes, I needed that sleep. I needed it badly. In fact, up till now, I'm just managing to really get on my feet. That's the funny thing. After I had that long sleep on Boxing Day, I just want to be sleeping. It's ridiculous. And I thought, come on, I have a lot of work to do. How can I just keep sleeping? So I forced myself to get up, and then I couldn't do much. And then I went back to bed again. But this evening I thought, I need to get up, get dressed, and get myself ready. It's almost 6:00. Get myself ready, come on Facebook, come on YouTube Live, and then let my listeners know what is going to happen in 2021. So 2021 is going to be a beautiful year. Those of you who are determined to have a fresh look at your health, regardless of where you are at, trust me, there is no point you are that you cannot start today. Today is always a good day to start anything new. So I'm happy. I'm all out for you in the new year. That's why I specifically set up that consultancy work. So I'm going to really have a lot of time to do one-to-ones with all of you who are interested in the new year, because it is important for us to take complete control of our health. It's important to be in charge. The doctors are trying, the nurses are trying, God bless them, but they should never be in control of our health. We need to be on the steering seat of our health. And God has given us that power, you see, because the Bible says it clearly. It says that God wants above all things. That's how the scriptures put it. He said he desires above all things that we may prosper and be in good health. That's how the Bible has put it. So it is the greatest desire of God that we must be in good health. So that is the plan of God. And there is no reason why we must not cooperate with him and achieve that plan. So the power is in our hands. All we need is the information, the knowledge, which I am willing to give. So that's what we are going to focus on in the new year. So I look forward to seeing a healthier, happier community in the new year. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. You have a very wonderful new year. Thank you all. I love you, Lord. Thank you. Bye, everybody. God bless you. Bye bye.